friends, this is Jessica the Sweetwater Stitcher, and today is December 10th. Welcome back. Just confirming it's the 10th on my computer. I hope you guys have been getting a lot of stitching in. I hope you've been enjoying the videos. I have some Lori Holt pieces I have finished to show today. I have my start on Stacy Nash, Mary Pinkeep. I have a little start from last night, and today I'm going to also work on this and finish my small for my little exchange and try to get her, my friend Jody's package somewhat put together. I think I might need to get a couple other things I wanted to put in there, but that'll be for another day. I'm not going to show, like I said, the finish, but that's kind of on my agenda today. And then stitch some more on my Mary Pinkeep. And let me show you what I got in my advents. So first, I'll go ahead and show you where I got on Mary Pinkeep. Not very far, because yesterday I really did do a lot of things around the house. I had to do laundry, clean up the kids' rooms. Like, I was changing some bedding in their rooms. So I was trying to get everything looking nice, cleaned the bathrooms, just did housework things. So I really didn't get any stitching done when everybody was at school. And then when they came home, forget what I was doing. Something. Oh, I should have brought it up here. My kids made ornaments with beads, and I'll put a picture in right here. I'll take a picture of the couple that we still have for their teachers, and then for my mom and my aunt who's coming in town, and we might make a couple more. It was an easy craft that I found. It was either on Facebook or Instagram, and I want to say actually Instagram, and it's a page, and they're showing easy crafts to do. You could do them or with kids. And the lady, she had wooden beads for the color ones, and I couldn't find those at Michael's. I needed to get them done for my kids to give to their teachers. And so I just used the little plastic ones, and they were easy for them to use because we strung them on pipe cleaners. So even my 3.5-year-old was able to do it. So we did that, and then it was time for dinner. So I didn't get to sit down and stitch until after some of the kids were going to bed, which is totally fine. And I got a little bit done, but I was able to do other things with my kids, which is what needed to happen yesterday. So like every day is different, and the amount I get done is different. So I was woken up this morning early, so I got a little stitching in this morning. So I guess that makes up for it. But I started at the top. So I did get the whole top like border line in, and then I came all the way across, and then I trimmed my fabric. So this is the width of the project, and it's a square. So it'll be this wide for the height. So I would like to try to bring the side border down just so I have the kind of the lay of the piece, and then I can move around to different parts. But most likely I'll go to doing the house next just to get that filled in, and the deer, and then the other big part is going to be filling in at the bottom, but I don't think it should be that bad. So I am going to keep working on this today, and I will probably keep going for a couple days, and then I'll switch to something else. I did I have a couple of her other Christmas things kitted up, and I'm thinking about either starting them, or I might go back to, which is also very likely, I want to go back to some of my Christmas whips that I had already started and work on that next. So when I do this for a few days, then I'll decide if I want to start something else or if I want to go back to a whip. Okay. I wanted to share with you, this is Lori Holt's Vintage Christmas. I'm like, what is it called? I forget. And I stitched this on 28 count Cloud Lugana. This is her Lugana. I used all of the Aurifil floss and I stitched it all as one piece. And then I finished it, and this is a piece from Hobby Lobby that said Candy Cane Lane. And I had done this when I had in my front room, it was all in vintage Christmas things that they all were in the bright colors. And that tree was all decorated with Lori's vintage Christmas type of themed. I used her fabric to make, I should have brought those in. I took round ornaments and I covered the round ornaments with her fabric to put on. And I only brought one of them. I only did 3 of them, but I also did a few of her ornaments on, this is 14 count, probably just like vintage country mocha. So I stitched them as individuals and used her fabric to make some flat finishes to also, and these went on the tree. So I have 3 of these. I did the gingerbread man. I want to say I did Santa, and I don't know which the other one was, but I did 3 of them. Maybe it was the candy canes. And then the other ones I used her vintage Christmas or cozy Christmas fabric and covered the ornament balls and then hung them up on the tree. Since I have changed some of my decorations, I also had made a table runner in her fabric that went on the table in that room. But I have since changed that more to traditional. So my kids all picked one of these and they have them hanging as like door hangers on their door. And then my middle daughter, Kennedy, and she's 5.5, and my son, who's 7, they picked some cross-stitch pieces that I wasn't going to use to decorate with downstairs to put in their room. And they made like little displays. And so my daughter picked this, and she has this on top of her dresser in her room. So even though it's not sitting out downstairs, I still love it and I'm not going to get rid of it. And so I tried to find a way to kind of repurpose where it went, and they were excited to put it in their rooms. So I said, go ahead. That's fine. So I'll put a link to Lori's chart down in the description box, along with I think there's an Aurifil box maybe for that, and the cloth that I used. And then I don't know, someone mentioned that, and I have a lot of this fabric still. Someone mentioned that Lori's Cozy Christmas was coming back, the fabric, and maybe it never went away. I thought it did, but I'll see if I can find her fabric. I will never get rid of the fabric. I want to make some other things. I want to make a quilt with it still. I think I started one maybe with some of I think I started it with her crazy paper, just to have a fun Christmas quilt. I love the colors and her prints. This one is my favorite, which is why I used it on these. And this was just a little wreath from Hobby Lobby. And I was doing these the same time I had finished my stitching with the Housewives ornaments that I showed that I had put the wreath on the back. And that was, Priscilla was doing that. So that's how that came to be. So that's what I have to show today. I'm going to open my 2 Advents, and then I am going to actually go run because I did get some mail yesterday, and I'll show you what I got. But let me open the Advents first. So this is day 10 from the Patchwork and Poppies Liberty of London box. Let's see. Oh, how cute. it's like a pom-pom. Oh, with Liberty of London fabric and yarn. That is so cute. So you could put it on your tree or just in your decor. So fun. So I'll have to put that somewhere. And day 10 for Kitten Stitcher, I already did open it, is from Needlework Press. And we got this lovely chart, 4 red alphabets. So I am excited to add this in, sorry, just reading at the back, to maybe add this in at some point, but really, really pretty. So, and the chart is also, it's really big, so you can easily see it, because this is a pretty big piece. The stitch count is 270 by 282. So I love this, but a great one to go into the Christmas Advent or to have at Christmas time for part of your stitching. All right, so for my haul is I had ordered some fabric from Hollis Hands Create. And she has an Etsy shop. Love shopping with her, Christine, and she also has a floss tube. She shares lots of fun things. But I got Cafe au lait in 40 count. And I feel like I ordered this for something, and now I don't even remember what it was. So I'll put that in my stash for later. I also ordered, and this was, I don't even know how I came across this, but Keepsakes is selling on their website, which I will link their website below because I have another thing to show that I found last night on there. They are selling these corner gauges, and on the back, which I'm not going to show, is a QR code that you scan and it takes you to a website. And when you buy this, they give you the password, and it has a whole bunch of bonus charts. Some of them I have seen, and some of them I have not seen, and they're by all different designers. So I wanted another corner gauge because I really love to kind of collect them, and then I just like to put them in my stitchy boxes. So I thought that was a plus, and then it had the QR code for the bonus charts, so that was fun. I was looking at those last night. So I'll put a link to Keepsakes, their website, below. And on their website right now, they have this. And so I did not know I knew they had the website and they were putting things on there whenever they were, like, if there was a special or something. But I guess they're doing kits of the month. I did not know this. And maybe other people know, but I'm just letting you know in case you didn't. So they have this. This is kitted up. And this is, I'll go to another picture too. This is a Prairie Schooler piece. And that was, here's a better. They did it on the gingham fabric. And Susan Coates, who does the Surprise Me box, and she does lots of conversions, did a conversion. And this is another way that it is stitched at the shop. And I didn't take a picture of the chart. So the chart is, I think it's To All a Good Night by Prairie Schooler. And then, so they have it where it's kitted to stitch it like this. So they kit it with the gingham and then the floss conversion that Susan did, and that comes in the kit. They also, there was a thing, and it said there was an option to buy the chart with the conversion in it. So all of that is on their website. And there was a La-Di-Da from October, and I forget now what the November one was. But I'm going to keep, if that's something they're going to keep doing, I'm going to keep checking, because that's a fun way to get some things kitted that are not necessarily like the called for, and has their own spin on it. So I came across that and wanted to share in case you also did not know about it. All right, and the last thing is I had gotten from Minnie McBean, which you can order from, I ordered from her Etsy shop. Also, The Attic carries these, and Hobby House, and I'm not sure who else, but I had ordered this floss ring. I ordered this one because I have this sampler. I ordered 2 of her counting, I think these are counting pins. A black and a white one. And they could be for counting, or this one is the white one. Counting, or you could put them in a finish. Let me see. Here's the white one. And the black one, it's the same, except for obviously where the white is, it's black. I just thought those were so pretty, and they'd be really pretty in my one of my stitching boxes. And then she so generously, this is a pin, so I'll have to put that in one of my boxes. I will put a link to her Etsy shop below. I don't know what is left in there. I know when I was able to get these, it was right when Nicola had shared that she had restocked her shop. And so I went over there really quickly because I've been wanting to get this one, and it happened to be in there. So that's how I ended up ordering things. But I'll put a link to her Etsy shop as well. So that is what I have for today. I am going to get off of here, get this edited, put it up, and then I will be back tomorrow to share how far I got on my Mary Mary pin keep, and we'll see what else I have to share. Every day is a surprise to you and to me. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.